Hello, I'm Jessie.
And I'm Melissa.
And this is our show.
Welcome.
Nameless.
Oh. Let's do it again. Okay. Hi, I'm Melissa.
And I'm Jessie.
And welcome to our show.
Nameless. And we're under the sea.
That's our theme today is Under the Sea. As you can see, we are mermaids and we are under the sea.
So dive in.
Get ready to swim.
Okay, so the bunker is unmuted. The feeling good with the FGWD bunker is unmuted. There's some good shenanigans going on.
There definitely is good shenanigans going on. We've got some really good shit. And I'm excited that we have so many people that have jumped on board on wanting to be involved in this one. And I'm super excited about it. So even though we were unmuted today, it was supposed to be our return. And it will not be our return because we are already returned, but it's still going to be funny as fuck. So
it is.
I think everybody who's involved is super excited about this. Like, it's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So that's on the FGWD bunker page on Facebook.
So if you're not on there, you should go on there because there's going to be a really funny surprise.
There's going to be some funny stuff going on.
Utterly
we like
hilarious.
to fuck with them just as much as they like to fuck with us.
That's true.
So
also, we love all the people in there.
Everybody.
And I have a really big pile of bunker mail that I have to send out.
Yeah, she does.
My whole desk.
I've seen it. She's not lying.
And so I owe you guys. I haven't forgot. It's taking over my house. So someday, a lot of you are going to get some things. Little things, but go get some things.
Speaking of bunker mail, Michelle, she's amazing. She was sending out a bunch of bunker mail this past week. I saw a lot of people getting it. And I think it's awesome. I love that there's a mailing list on all of these Facebook pages to be able to just randomly send stuff to people. It is fun, and it's nice to get something in the mail, especially on like a day you're having just one of those rough days and you get into
and something weird happens.
Yeah, something weird happens. Yeah, so if you're having a bad day and you go and you check your mail and you've got mail from a bunker mate or from, any of the other groups, it just makes your day so much better.
It's exciting.
The other day I was having a rough day and I got the mail from Michelle and it was so awesome to get it, and the little octopus like flipping off with like all 8 fingers. It was amazing. So it is in my living room. It's not hidden. I love it.
It's not hidden.
It's not hidden. I love it so much.
Displayed loud and proud.
Loud and proud.
Well,
we only have 4.
I can't do it with my feet.
Yeah, no. We don't have feet.
Oh, yeah. That's what I meant. Obviously.
Right. So, okay. It is about 11 o'clock on Tuesday night.
It's 6 o'clock. We're lying
but
to ourselves.
We've pretended that it's 6 o'clock because today's been such a long day. A lot has happened. It's been busy. And we...
Shout out to all the people going through weird shit.
Yeah, today's weird for a lot of people. I don't know. For me, it's just weird. I've had an emotional day. So, actually, I had a really good day, and then I had an emotional day, and then now it's just, I'm tired. I woke up at like 4 o'clock this morning to my carbon monoxide alarms going off, and I don't know if there's carbon monoxide in my house right now, so I'm going to spend the night at Jessie's. We're going to have a sleepover tonight. So that's about it on my end today, right now.
Okay, well, the thing about emotional days is they're exhausting, and it can be exhausting even when it's good emotional. I had super good emotional morning, and I'm really exhausted, and I still don't feel very well in like general in my life, and so I was like all tired and like, oh fuck, okay, let me pull it together. I have more shit to do today. And then there was a package on my very cluttered desk that we already discussed.
Yes.
And I didn't notice it, and apparently it came yesterday, and it was a group effort.
Oh, yeah.
This is a big deal.
A huge deal.
Totally cried like a fucking baby. Oh, I hope I don't say anybody's name. I might say your names wrong. Matt Clem, Amy Beckstrom, Kristen Beck, Ryan Ruddle, Travis Yoder, or Yoder. That's the name I was going to mess up.
Yodelay. What did they say said it something on FGWD before?
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Yeah,
but thank you.
Oh, so amazing. They
all came together, and I was talking about this print, the Spring Hetty. It's which is my very favoriteest print by David Forel. I say that wrong too. And I just drool over it. I follow a lot of the pages like Medusa's Marketplace and the Wiley pages and all the Dirty Heads pages because they're all the shit.
All of them.
And nice. And I drooled over it, and I was like, oh, I'm drooling over this. And it has a bee and mushrooms. And I don't have it out because nobody's allowed to touch it. It has to be in a frame. And but thank you guys, and that was the coolest fucking thing. And I cried a lot. And so I had an emotionally draining day too. I was like, whew, I need to drink some water and take a break. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Because that was a really high high. That was really high.
So it's crazy because you had such a great high day, and your emotions were this way, and then I had such a emotional low day, and so my emotions are fucked up.
Yeah.
And but we're both tired, and we're both kind of on the same page still.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
I like it. It's cool. So shout out to all of you guys, and I love you guys, and I have something coming for you guys. I'm very excited.
Yes. And I know what it is, and you're gonna love it.
I hope.
Yes, definitely.
And okay, so today was exhausting, and also our weekends were exhausting.
Yeah.
I went hiking. I climbed a mountain. Whenever I have this. Apparently, I have a complex where whenever I feel my worst or I have a surgery, I make it 2 weeks, and then I'm like, I feel good enough. I'm gonna fucking climb a mountain.
Yeah.
And then I literally
go climb a mountain.
And then for a week, I'm like, oh, I should not have climbed a mountain. Well, that was a terrible idea. But it was really fun, and my kids were really happy. Yeah. And then I took a day, and then we had Sunday.
Yeah.
And so you want to dive into your version of how Sunday, your weekend and then Sunday?
I went to Sedona. So last week I spent the week in Sedona. My daughter got married.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. And I flew back on Sunday, and my flight was at John Wayne, so I had to hop in my car at John Wayne, and I ran to the beach over to Sealegs in Huntington Beach to meet up with you, so that we could watch a great artist, Kyle Smith, perform live at Sealegs on the beach. And it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. We were able to be a part of the crowd and be a part of getting, that very first, well, for me too, for a while, the very first up front close to a stage, and just that feeling of having live music back in your life. We were so lucky enough to get Kyle Smith to agree to do an interview with us after he performed. And it was fucking huge for us because number one, we're new at this. Number two, we didn't think that we were going to be out and about yet, right? I mean, out and about, actually doing interviews
let me pack up all my shit. Hold on.
You know, I mean, I know it looks like a lot going on here, but we've got a small space, and we're not equipped yet. So it was definitely exciting. But I do want to say one thing. I want to give you like all the props in the world, because I love that I can call you and be like, oh my God, guess what? We're going to do this. We have to be here at this time and bring all the shit, because I'm not even going to be around to help you. And this isn't the first time it happened.
Okay.
So, and you just jump on and you're like, all right, and I got this and this and this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm here, and I'm stressing trying to get back, fly back, and get there on time.
Here's the thing. So there's a concert. The concert it's outdoor. There's masks, and there were pictures online. It looks like everybody's really close together. At no point were people, unless you're walking through, at no point were people
on each other.
Yeah, if you got up close, if you tried to be close to people, you could. But so we get there. I get there super early. I take my family. I take my dog. And she's in Arizona. She's like, I'm gonna fly in. I'm gonna meet you there. And I'm like, okay. So somebody that I emailed in charge, and I don't remember any names because I don't. They were like, you got to get there between 11 and 12, and I'm like, fuck, that's early. Okay, so we got there around 1. The show was supposed to start at 2, and she's like, my plane got delayed an hour and a half, and I'm like, oh shit, well, I guess I'm doing this by myself. Okay, sure. And it was like, I hadn't spoken to him, I hadn't
and I was dying, because this is not the first interview that I freaking missed, because it's shit.
That one was, whew. Let's not talk about it. Somebody saved me very much, and so that was cool. This time I was like, oh, okay, I have to do better. I have to do better.
No. And
so I go up, and I'm wearing my mask, I'm wearing my sunglasses, and I forget that I walk aggressively. I don't know how to describe. I'm a stomper, I guess.
Well, let's picture this. You have to picture this picture first. Jessie is masked up. She's got a pineapple sweater on, a mermaid skirt on.
I don't know if I had the pineapple on or not.
A big, huge white dog. Okay, go ahead.
And so I'm dressed as a mermaid, and I'm also holding my 3-year-old, and she's laying down on my shoulder, and I walk up to the table, and he's signing autographs, and it's Kyle Smith, and I'm like, oh shit, she's not gonna be here. I better inform him, I'm here if you're still down to do this. So I go over and introduce myself, and he was really cool and everything. I'm like, hey, I'm Jessie, okay. And he's like, cool, meet me here. Oh, also the show is running late. And I'm like, oh, fuck yes. Okay. Well, I didn't say that to him. But I was like, yes, okay. And I tell her, and she's like, fuck yes.
Yeah, I said fuck yes. Literally, fuck yes. Because that meant that I was going to be able to make it before the show was over. I was going to watch some of the show. Okay.
Yes. And so I got to enjoy the show with my kids, and they didn't care. They just wanted to go to the beach, which was cool because it was also on the beach. We were already outside. We were there. And so then they went and did their thing, and Melissa got there. Oh, okay. So the whole time I'm by myself. I'm dressed as a mermaid, and there's people like, can I take a picture? And I'm like, yeah, sure, fucking okay. But I was by myself, dressed as a mermaid with my 5-month-old giant puppy, and he's huge, and I'm dressed as a mermaid. I don't know, I was coming across a little weird.
Just a little bit.
And so I'm like, man, I am not ready to do this one.
I mean, I'm like, here, jump in. Oh,
I was gonna do it.
She was gonna do it. She was,
fine.
and then
I brought all the shit. I
yes.
brought the outfit. I was
Yes.
like, cool. And then the show was going. I was enjoying the show. It was a great show. And then she got there.
And then I got there. And then I was able to change into my mermaid outfit, and then she was no longer alone in her weirdness.
And it felt better.
Way better. Way better, because then we were together, and we were weird together, and I think
More
two
approachable.
weirdos together is better than one weirdo alone, because at least, like, you could laugh at each other.
She's more approachable. So, okay. So, a story before we get into...
Before we give you the video.
Before we get into our interview, we have one last story. So, it was a really exciting day, and I was already talking about, like, emotional highs, and then, like, crazy, like, how your emotions can be all over the place, and it just kind of throws you off, where you get stuck, and you're like, fuck, I don't know what to do. So, while we were there, Kyle Smith performed, and Kyle Rising from Sensi Trails jumped up on stage and sang a song. There were so many Kyles.
There were Kyles everywhere, because her
My
dog's
dog's
name
name
is
is
Kyle,
Kyle.
too.
And there was a Kyle running Kyle Smith's merch booth. There's so many Kyles. I was like,
There was, like, yeah.
whoa. And so I was very excited because I listened to Sensi Trails, and Kyle Rising has been on Feeling Good with Daddy, and I don't know, that's very exciting to me, as you should
It's
know.
like one of our favorite places to be.
As everyone should know if you've listened already.
Yeah.
And so I was very excited, and I wanted to take a picture with him. And I'm like, yes, she's here now, because I'm a mermaid.
Now we're both mermaids, and we're walking up to him.
It's better. And I'm like, yes, I have backup. Cool, let's go. And so at this point, I no longer have my dog, my kids. They're all cool. They went with their dad. They're having a great time. And I'm like, peace out, everybody. Have fun at the beach. And
Yeah.
I'm gone now. And I was so excited. I wasn't alone anymore.
And it was fun. It was so fun.
Mermaids. And
Okay,
so
yeah.
people were excited, and they were like, once she got there, I obviously relaxed, because sometimes I'm not very approachable.
And mermaids,
Allegedly.
mermaids at the beach
It's a
are
big
exciting. People get excited when they see mermaids at the beach.
Oh my god,
You
you're
need
out
to
here!
take a picture with the mermaid. I mean, when you're at the
So,
beach.
I was fangirling because Sense Trails was there, and I was like, that's so
Right.
cool. And I'm like, can we take a picture with you? And I'm like tapping him, you know, and it's like, that's against the rules. You're not supposed to be close and everything. But I'm like, fuck, I really want to take a picture. Please. And so he's like, yes, of course. And so we take a picture. And then he's like, wait, he's here. And then
Yeah,
the other
they're
guy
like
comes.
pulling more band members in.
And then like, and then there's two, and then there's three.
And then the
we're
whole
like,
band were just there taking pictures.
and I'm so excited.
Yeah, we're both
I'm
super
cloud
happy.
nine. I'm like, yay. And so there's this girl, and she's taking the picture for us. Like, I'm like, can you please take our picture?
Yeah, we're totally fangirling now. We're just like, oh my gosh.
I mean, in like a normal, respectable way.
Right.
Like,
Not like.
please, will you take a picture with us? Trying not to be dramatic, because I don't squeal or anything, but I was just like, will you please take a picture with us? And inside I'm squealing, because I'm dressed as a mermaid, and people are already going, mermaids. So, we get our picture, and then the girl goes, can you get our picture?
So Jessie goes to grab her camera to take the camera just so she could take her picture for her.
Yes, and I'm reaching for her phone, and she takes it away from me and hands it to Kyle Rising of Sensi Trails and asks him to take a picture of her with us.
With us. With the mermaids.
My fucking face dropped. I was like, this is from a movie.
We all looked around at each other. Even Kyle Rising looked at us
He was
like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to take the picture?
And I'm like, no, I'm so, what is happening? I feel like Bill Murray should have been there just to like make it feel complete. I don't know. It was like
Right.
one of those really twisted moments where
Yeah.
People are like, that didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
And it did happen. She asked like an actual musician who had just performed
on stage. Like
to take a picture for her, not of him. It blew me away. I couldn't even walk away before I lost my shit. I started laughing. I was like, I was embarrassed. I was like, I have to
when
go.
we walked away, we laughed again. And we still laugh because it's hilarious. The whole situation was just hilarious.
But still, I was really excited. Since you was there, I got to say hello.
And we got a good picture with them, so it was nice. It was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. I love it. I really enjoy getting so involved into the reggae community, and I'm here because this makes me happy. This makes me fulfill something that I've been missing inside for a long time, and I love it. You know, I love being able to dress up and do this and not have a direction right now. We could do whatever we want. If we want to do a scene like this, or we want to go to the beach, we want to interview somebody, we want to do it in a park, we want to do it in the back seat of a car, you know, we can do it on a hill.
Where is this going?
I mean, we can do it anywhere we want to do it, right?
It's true. I mean, yeah, it's true.
I mean, so...
Make your dreams come true.
Yeah, I just... I'm super excited about the interview that we did, because it gave me a sense that we can do anything that we want to do, and all we have to really do is think it. And if you think it, you can make things happen. And if you ask for something, like I was afraid.
Wait, so let me just say this right now, though. I didn't think it.
Yeah.
This is what I didn't, well, first of all, I didn't even know that they were doing concerts again. Like, if they're doing Reggae Sundays, you do need your mask. Put your mask on.
Yeah, wear your mask.
Like, people break the rules.
Mask.
Take your beef up with everyone. Not me. Leave me alone. But I was going to say, I didn't think about it. It wasn't, like you said before, like, you talked to him and it was all set up because, I mean, I think I interrupted as you were saying it, but you just asked.
Yeah,
you had this idea.
So I had an idea, and I was like, I was talking to my husband about it, actually. I said, he's going to be playing there, and I thought, oh, well, maybe when I was there, I could ask if he would be a guest on our show and do it through Zoom or something, like how Anthony did. And my husband was kind of like, well, that's weird. Like, why? You know, and sometimes I don't, it takes me a minute to click. And then I was like, okay, so I'm just going to ask you if that was something you would be open to doing. And you were. And so I sent him a message, and I thought, okay, I'm going to send a message, ask if he'd be willing to do an interview. And I'd never talked to him before. I don't know him, you know. He's
like, holy
he's
shit,
famous.
what a cool guy.
I'm not famous, and you know, he's famous, and so I thought, well, I'm just gonna ask, and you know, immediately he agreed to do this for us, and it made my day. I was super happy because then I knew, like, we can really do anything.
It's two lessons. One, just ask.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen? Someone says no. Oh, boo-hoo. Okay.
Or they don't respond. Either they don't respond, they say no, or they say yes.
And if they say yes, how cool. Two, when somebody asks you to do something that you've never thought of and you're like, what? Sure.
Yeah.
Say yes.
Yeah.
Say sure.
Apparently I've been known to get people to, like, go out of their comfort zone and do, like, little things like that they're just not used to. But it makes people feel
very empowered and excited and, like, happy about it. I got to hang out with Kyle Smith.
Yeah, it's super exciting.
Thank you, Melissa.
Welcome. Thanks, Kyle.
Oh, cool. So I fangirled about Sensi Trail, and I was trying to wait because we also got to fangirl about Kyle Smith.
Yes, we did. And
He put on like a 2-hour show, or maybe longer. I didn't look at the time.
And I think it was a couple hours, and the beach was packed right there. There was like, you know, in the area where there's the concert, it was a concert where he had a lot of people coming. I think he said from a bunch of different places. So
Utah and Jamaica,
Yeah.
and somewhere that starts with an I.
Illinois.
Maybe.
So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and let you see the interview. We're here with Kyle Smith, and Kyle Smith just played live here at Sealegs. Is it your first time coming out live with like an audience since COVID?
Publicly, yes.
Publicly.
Yeah.
But I mean, like this, I mean,
Did it feel good?
It felt very, very good.
yeah,
Yes,
just
yes.
having the people out there. I mean, when you get out there, what is that feeling you're searching for?
To be honest, I never thought that I would see this many people here for me and my crew. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it
Really?
Was, it was like this show was really, really topped up, and people flew in from like all over and like traveled from really, really far away. So,
I heard there was like Utah.
yeah,
Illinois, yeah.
Jamaica.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, and you know what? When I saw that you're gonna be here, I'm like, oh my god. Okay, we have to ask him. We have to get him on our show. You know,
So,
he's gonna make us big. You're gonna make us huge.
Okay.
Just kidding.
how does it feel knowing publicly that you get to be these people's first moment back? Like, people
Is that
have
what
been.
it is?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah.
Really?
a lot of
People
people
are
haven't
jonesing
seen
for live music.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because I've played a lot of, like, we've done a lot of private events and stuff over the past, like, year, you know what I mean? And we've been able to bring live shows to, you know, outdoor venues. And, of course, we make sure that it, you know, keeps people safe and sanitizer, mask, the whole night. But for people to be, like, we've seen people, like, crying. Like, I haven't been to a show in, like, fucking, like, 7, sorry, not English.
go ahead.
Fuck.
They're like, we haven't fucking been to a show since like in like 7 months, and I've seen
Yeah.
people like in tears.
I want to cry right now because, like, I personally listen to your music. Even before COVID, I've listened to you, and I feel like maybe I look up to you in a lot of different ways because, you know, I mean, I don't know if you know that
No pressure.
I'm also a recovering addict. I recently stopped drinking 9 months ago. I'm going on 10 months on that. But I also, and I don't know if Jessie knows this, but I have a very past from when I was very young. I used meth, a lot of it, and I found my life just, I was at rock bottom. I listened to your songs, and I just, they hit me in a way that I just want you to know that, like, people like me who listen to them, they hit us in a different way. You know, I'm listening to the words, like, they're like, everything you're saying, I know it. Like, that's how I felt. That's what I, you know, so I want to thank you. I want to thank you for doing that for us. Yeah.
That's why we never fucking are gonna give up ever.
Yeah, and why give up? Like, and then look at how far you've come because you didn't give up. Like,
Yeah.
did you ever imagine like people are gonna be like, oh my God, Kyle? Yeah. Yeah.
Is it like that?
Yes,
Is
they
it like
are.
that?
Okay.
Never
I
in
do
a million
have-
years did I ever think that I would be like anything special like that. No.
Yeah, I have a question for you. Okay, so because you are in the reggae community and you're going to be big, you're going to be huge, and where do you
She feels it in her nuggets.
I see it, and I'm like, oh my God. And so, if you could picture yourself at a venue, like one venue that is just like, oh my God, I want to play there. Red Rocks. Okay, so that's your ideal place. You're going to stand there and you're going to go,
Holy fuck.
fuck, I did it. I made it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And okay, I can't wait. I'm not getting chills because it's cold. Okay, it's because you gave me chills.
I want to touch that rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And then what lineup? Who do you want to play with?
Slightly Stupid. Fucking number one all time.
Okay.
Slightly Stupid. I would love to. Slightly Stupid, Long Beach Dub All Stars, or I'm trying to think of like bands like probably Dirty Heads. Yeah. I do love the Dirty Heads. Yeah.
They're my favorite.
Yeah, they are our favorite.
Yeah, you should pick them.
Yeah, you should pick them.
Yep.
We like them.
I love the way that they've always mixed like hip hop and reggae, and they were like the big pioneers of like this whole like Cali reggae.
Right.
Yeah, they were one of the first bands that I like really got into heavy when I was like in high school. And, oh jeez. I mean, it's fucked up because they still seem like the new cats, but like at the same time for people in our scene, it's like fuck, Stupid, Dirty Heads, Red. They're like already like the fucking OGs of like the scene. You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up, but like in a good way. You know what I mean? In a good way because they really like carved a path for a lot of all of us. You know?
Yeah.
I was watching your live stream the other night, and somebody referred to you as acoustic punk.
I guess so.
What do you call yourself?
I don't know. I hate fucking labeling and genres. And,
Depends on your mood and the
You
song. They can just say
everything, or you just want to play
I just
all
wanna,
night.
I want to take, like, I've always said, like, whenever I'm working in the studio, I want to take some Spanish guitars with some metal fucking guitars and a hip-hop beat over a dubby reggae bass line and fucking just, like when I think of, like, all my influences and all of these, like, different genres and shit that I pull from, it's, like, every time I'm recording, it's like, all right, this shit sounds like this sounds like that, and none of it is ever in the same genre.
Yeah,
you know?
and I love that too because I like to get I would say a CD, but just a track and be able to go from just like one feeling to the next. It's really actually great to fuck with people's emotions like that. Like just take them up and down,
Kind of is,
you know. And,
I like the tracks
and
like
we
that.
like that. I love it. Like when you're out there and you're just like 1 minute you're just like feeling like the vibe, and then you're just like fuck yeah, you know. I mean it's great.
That's one thing we just did that today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's one thing that I've always like kind of prided like our sets on is like going from oldies, like we busted out like the Sleepwalk cover, and then like fucking, and then it's like a punk song. You know what I mean? And then we go to like Espanol hip hop shit. And, like I don't know, I just kind of love going all over the place like that. You know?
That was fun.
Yeah, and I'm glad we got to actually watch you before we came on, or before we entered the
Just so we can hear.
We're almost done.
Oh, my dog. I had my dog here. His name is Kyle Schmidt.
Kyle Schmidt? You really
Yes.
have a dog named Kyle Schmidt?
Yeah.
Are
Kyle
you serious?
Schmidt. His name is Kyle Strawberry Moonflower Weilerson Schmidt. So his name, yes, is Kyle Schmidt. And he goes by Kyle's. He's very cool. Just have it on. We want to make sure we have audio. Point it at him. Get his face. It's a nice face.
Oh, very nice.
I can't get it to work, Jessie.
Here, you want me to try? Here, I might be
Spin
able
that
to help
bitch
you.
around.
I had a very long day today. I know you had a very long day today too. But trying to get through airports, 2 different airports and everything.
Is that okay?
Stop doing this shit.
Is that okay or not?
Yeah, it's
Here,
perfect. You sit
Hold
your
on,
ass
hold on,
down.
hold on.
You're the best photographer ever.
Look at that. Yeah, let's go.
All right, my question is very important to me, and no pressure. All right, if you could be any animal in the entire world, what animal would you be?
I had it for a long time, and now I'm forgetting.
No pressure.
No.
You didn't even know the question. He's like, had it for a long
God
time.
damn it, you gotta put me on the spot like that. You know, like anytime people ask me shit like this, it's like, fucking, I'm so boring.
I get that way too.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
No. The question was for you.
Mine would be a poisonous butterfly.
A poisonous butterfly? It's fucked up. Why?
So that I could just flutter around, but people won't touch me. Or
Okay.
like,
So you want to be pretty but kill people too?
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Very nice.
Yeah.
Shit. I'd probably just want to be a dog. Yeah. I'd probably just want to be a dog just because I want to be like, I don't know. They're just always so happy. They don't give a fuck. And like literally, like you could like just like walk into a house and like they're like, oh my god, fucking the greatest thing in the world. Like everything to them is like the greatest thing in the world 24/7. And I'm just like, fuck, that looks amazing. Like I wish my life fucking was that awesome.
Right?
All I gotta do is like shit, eat, fucking sleep, and nap, and like run around, and that's it. That'd be amazing. Yeah.
You definitely
yeah,
want to be a dog in like a nice home.
I'd be a dog.
Like-
Yeah, that would be my shit.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Good answer.
I'd probably just be a monkey. I like to like just swing from trees, just go like wherever, and just like.
Oh, okay. This is also very close to my heart. Something I know about you. So I know you've had a lot of interviews, and people harp on you about a bunch of shit. But one thing I know about you is that you get internet muted, right?
Wait,
You
what?
get in trouble.
You
You
know
get
what
in trouble
internet
on the
muted
internet for, well, one, you had controversy over.
It was a photograph.
Oh, no, yeah, no, I've never been blocked or muted. I've been, I mean, you're probably talking about the little photo shoot we did for the coffee bundles.
Yes.
And that was just some butt cheeks and some coffee, and yeah.
And we thought it was great. I thought it was a sexy, nice picture.
Were you mad? Because
Yeah.
You know
What
what? I wasn't
bullshit?
mad. I wasn't mad. The only thing that I saw was just like a bunch of like gnarly comments about like what a piece of shit I am and how
Yeah.
I'm not even, I don't know if you want to put this in
Yes.
the interview or not, but
Say what you want to say.
I didn't know that like with having a platform, I mean obviously, you know, anybody with a platform or any kind of following needs to be careful with, you know, what you post and all
Yeah.
that shit, and that was just one of those things where I was like, look, I thought it was a swimsuit shoot, and I got like a whole thread of people just like fucking, that guy exploits women, he's a fucking piece of shit,
Right.
I'm just like, what the fuck
Yeah.
happened to you guys,
Yeah,
man? So-
And it was your girlfriend, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And she was 100%,
Oh, yeah.
100%
Yep.
backed up that photo and
Yeah.
loved it, right? She probably was like, oh my
Like,
god,
yeah,
my
that's a
ass
great
looks so
photo.
great. Or maybe she was critiquing herself, like, I don't like it, I don't like. That's what I would
She don't care.
right,
She's
fuck
like,
it.
this is
If you like the
stupid.
picture, use the picture. Who
Yeah,
cares?
yeah.
I
But
get in
yeah.
trouble a lot for pictures, so I
Yeah.
was like, oh.
it was just coffee and some
I'm all
butt
here.
cheeks and some booty
It's-
shorts.
I'm all
It's
here,
either
get the
butt cheeks
picture,
or
let's post
nipples.
it in our
Yeah.
group.
It's
And I
either
see
butt
it in,
cheeks or
Yeah,
you know,
you get in
I see it in
trouble.
music videos, I see it in fucking like everywhere all the time and everything. And I'm just like fucking blown away about it.
Right.
I won't go into it.
No,
But that's
it's
what I
good
wanted to know is that out of every controversy and everything you've been through in your life, that's what it's over? You're like,
Right.
oh, come on.
You're like, come on. You don't.
Coffee
You
on
can't come
butt
up
So
with
you might want to leave that one. You might want to leave that one out. No, I'm kidding.
It's a good controversy to have, I guess, where you're like, well, I guess.
Good problems to have.
Well, no, and behind the scenes, like with people, like you probably don't realize that everybody was like, oh my gosh, we back up Kyle Smith. We
It was
love
really
this.
cool.
Yeah.
We
It was
we
really,
have
really
his
fucking
back
cool.
100%, and you know, and so I liked that also.
It was really dope.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Thank you. Love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Shit, yeah, I gotta get this
He's
in the
like,
car.
"Look."
Yeah.
Interview right now, so.
It's okay.
Yeah,
You're
you're
good now,
good.
so.
No, you're good. You're
Pop
good.
in and say hi.
Yeah, pop in and
Well,
say
I mean,
hi.
you might
Come
as
here.
well say hi.
Scotty B has been playing drums with me for
Hey.
years, everybody.
Hello.
Right here, right here. Look
Look
right
at right there.
Hey!
Hey!
Scotty B's been playing drums with me for a very, very long time. He is the
Nice.
man, and I couldn't ask for better, more fucking dedicated
You're
crew.
amazing
I love these
out
guys.
there,
It's an
yeah.
awesome
That's
show.
fun. That was
Is it
fun.
cool to work for?
Yeah?
Sometimes.
Nice.
You're leaving?
You said that on
That's
tape,
one of
so
my
you,
things
that
about
gives
Thank
you
you.
points.
Appreciate it. No, you're good, brother.
Brownie points right
Yeah,
there.
I'm a piece right here. All right.
Sure.
Yeah, no, we're good.
The animal question, that's my favorite question. I don't mean to go back to it, but I feel like you answered the reason why I asked. Like, that shows what you value the most in your life or what you hope the most for in your life.
Simplicity.
Yeah, and you already...
Happiness.
Yeah.
Yes, and for like people just to feel joy when they're around you because that's what dogs do. And
Yeah.
I think that's like a really nice thing to bring to people.
Oh, yeah.
So like you guys came out, a lot of these people haven't seen any music in so
Yeah.
long. It was just a really wonderful vibe today, and it felt very nice, and it was really happy.
Awesome.
And then also to watch you with you know, the people that love you out there. I see you with them taking pictures and everything, and you're one of those kind-hearted people that what are you laughing at?
She said taking pictures, so.
No, they were
No,
taking
yes.
pictures, and you know, I see him getting into it, making them feel like, oh my God, this is my friend. You know, you don't make people feel like afraid to come to you or afraid to talk to you.
All the
And
little
that's
kids,
good.
like,
Good.
Yeah, well,
excited to
I
come.
and you
wouldn't,
gotta
I wouldn't
keep
go to a
that.
show where I'm afraid of the person.
Well, no, but you know how like there's some assholes out there. Like you go up and
Yeah,
they're like,
fair
nah,
enough, fair
nah,
enough.
no,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
or they're just busy. Like, you know, I mean, that's why
I tried.
I myself was kind of like standoffish, like who should I ask? And then I'm like, I don't know you. You know, you could have been like, who is this bitch? Like asking.
The only time it gets hard is like, and I'm not even trying to sound like a dickhead, but like, the only time it gets hard is when you're grabbing a shirt for somebody, and then there's another person that wants to take a picture, and there's another person that, you know, saying my name over and over and over, trying to get my attention. Sometimes, like, I don't know which way to turn. You know what I mean? 'Cause,
Right.
like, you know, a lot of people, like a lot of bands, they'll just have a merch guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my buddy Kyle was out here and shit today. He looked really good, but like, I don't know, I never thought that it would get to the point to where I'm just like, fuck, like.
Where you need someone to hold that position for you,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But
so
you're
that you
gonna
can
get
be
there.
elsewhere.
I mean, I guess I don't know.
You better plan for it.
You better make this a plan, because the thing is like we can already see, we know like the community, we know a lot of the people, like, and you know, I have the Dirty Sisters group and a lot of
the Dirty Sisters.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh my God.
Yeah, so
They know you.
They know who you are.
There's
so
like-
you should say hi to them.
The Dirty Sisters. Oh, hello.
There's
Thank
like
you guys for watching the interview and tuning in, and for all. Oh wait, are we going on this one too?
Either
Where?
For all of the love and support. I know that I think I've met or talked to like quite a few people from like, you know, Face Space and Rybrook and all that shit. But thank you for tuning in and watching and supporting me in my music. Personally, I appreciate you. If I ever see you at a show, I
Is that
will
your trip?
do what I'm doing for them with you guys.
And can you do one promise for us? Like
Yes.
when you're really, really, really big,
Okay.
can you do another interview with us?
Yeah.
Okay. Like later.
Okay,
like,
but next time we'll bring a mermaid skirt for you too.
Yeah, because we were thinking,
down.
why didn't
Cool.
we bring you a mermaid skirt?
Or a kilt or a skirt. I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Hindsight.
perfect.
I would
Yeah.
totally fucking
What
wear
a
that shit.
bitch.
I would totally wear that shit.
Nice.
I don't give a fuck.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, it's freezing, so
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh, it's so gorgeous.
So badass.
Yeah, it's how it is. I never seen no top and life for this kid. I never opened up my eyes enough with my head down on my knees until I needed another end. Said I'll wake up another day. I'm sick and stoned, I hate to feel this way. It just don't feel as good as it used to. Said I'm doing what I gotta just to feel okay. Do it all again, I guess I'm insane. I feel that empty feeling now that I'm used to. Well, I'm a dope fiend, yeah, it's how it is. I never seen no type of life for this kid. Never opened up my eyes enough with my head down on my knees until I needed another end. Well, I'm a dope fiend, yeah, it's how it is. I never seen no type of life for this kid. Never opened up my eyes enough with my head down on my knees until I needed another end. Give me one more and I need one more taste. Wanna get high and leave this place. I got my girl in my ear, but I got no job. To feed my family, gotta steal it raw, but yet I love it too. Stupid ass shit that it makes you do. Wake up in the morning and pour me a drink. Hungover as hell, I'm throwing up in the sink. I love my life, but I hate my sins. My family don't like me and I got no friends. All my time and my money right down the drain. They call me Dope Fiend, they don't know my name. 'Cause he's a dope fiend, yeah, it's how it is. I never seen no type of life for this kid. Never opened up my eyes enough with my head down on my knees until I needed another end. Said my eyes are barely open. That's the feeling that I love. There ain't no controlling. I can never get enough. Heard him banging on the door now, saying we just wanted time. I said, oh please, just one more time. I swear to God, I'll stop. Fuck the cops say. Yeah, that's what they always say when you catch them up. I know when they don't really give a fuck. Trust in one, go ahead and press your luck. I might be singing like it's funny, but I'm a dope fiend, yeah, it's how it is. I never seen no type of life for this kid. Never opened up my eyes enough with my head down on my knees until I needed another thing. Say, that's the way it is, yeah. That's the way it is, yeah. That's the way it is, yeah. Well, I'm a dope fiend.
Your little foot. It's like you tried to stick it in and it fell back out.
You can't see it.
It was just funny how you stuck it in and like it just fell back out and you're like, nothing.
After everything that we've gotten to do, I feel just very overwhelmed with like the weekend that I had and how amazing it was. And I also got to see Anthony and Alex Soto from Gentle Giant Digital, episode 2. Probably episode 2, yes.
Yeah.
And Sensei Charles and Kyle Smith. And I also had an entire dream come true from a handful of strangers that I just interact with online who just make my day all the time, because
Right.
our online families and all of these collective groups is just the fucking shit. You guys are cool. I love you guys. But there's so, like, gratitude, it's kind of overwhelming. I'm so thankful for all of these opportunities and, like, everything that you just had this idea. And I said yes. And you're like, bam, just made a bunch of shit happen. And it was like, oh, this is what we're doing now.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. And I wouldn't have had any of these opportunities without you. I wouldn't have had literal dreams come true without these people in the bunker and Medusa's Marketplace and just the Wiley community. And it opens us up to more artists and a bigger community of the same kind of like kind-hearted people who just love to love and want to make people happy.
Right.
And that's one thing that he said was he wants to make people happy.
Right. And that is definitely like the simple way of life. Like he said, you know, I mean, simplicity is the best. It's the best. That's a simple life, is to love, to be loved, to have people around you who make you happy, that you make happy, and just, you know, maybe no drama, no people like just getting upset and hurt and angry at things that are just unintentional. And it's definitely a new experience. This whole thing is a new experience for both of us. I don't think I may have a lot of ideas and plans, but in order for me to be able to be where I'm at right now, I would have never in a million years been able to do it without you. You know, like we met each other and we completed each other in a way that we can utilize each other's uniqueness and make it like huge. And we complete each other in those different ways, but then we also like just highlight each other's personalities also. And like, you make me a stronger person. You help me understand that sometimes the way people think, you know, sometimes I want to just justify my actions all the time, and you also give me a way to open my mind and see everything. And
that's
good to know, because we always need people like that in our life. People who give you like the whole big picture, because sometimes you're just in your head and you just, you know, if that makes sense.
Stuck in your zone.
Yeah. You know, what's going on with not only this and the FGWD bunker and the Dirty Sisters. My life has become bigger than I thought it was ever going to be, but I am known now, and people are, you know, I am out there more, and it does affect my home life a little bit, and I'm trying to find a medium, you know, to where everybody's happy.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Yeah.
And so this is where everybody gets to choose. You have to do the happy things. You have to, because there's always the low lows and then there's the high highs, and the balance is to experience them both.
Right.
And
because without those lows, those high highs would never even mean anything at all. They would just be like, oh great, this is happening, you know. But it does suck when you're at a high and then you get smacked down to a low.
It makes the fall,
you know, because it
harder.
Does. Yeah, it does, because then you're like, oh my gosh, now I have to pick myself back up again. And It's very difficult because
It is.
and I'll let this be known. I am doing everything that I do for me. Because it makes me feel happy and good, and I enjoy people. I
Being
enjoy
happy.
people being happy. I enjoy people saying to me, "Oh my gosh, Melissa, you inspire me. You gave me this opportunity. You made me step out of my comfort zone. You did this, and now I can do this, and I feel good, and with what I'm doing, I'm making so many people feel the same way I'm feeling inside, that it's fucking amazing. And I don't want anything to take that away, because not only am I helping myself, I'm helping hundreds of people.
Mm-hmm.
We're helping hundreds of people, and
I
and
don't
I'm
feel
not
helpful.
no, and you are,
I feel bossy.
and you are bossy, but you're helping because, like, you have to have a bossy person and you have to have a not so bossy person. I think you have to have like in everything you kind of have to have that one person that's like,
a yin
no,
and a yang.
and it's in everything, in every relationship, in a friendship, in a husband and wife, in a mother-daughter, in a, there's a yin and a yang. There's somebody has to have the, something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but
Good cop, bad cop.
yes, but it definitely is. I mean, for you, we're gonna hopefully go and meet more people, and as shows start coming out and we start going places, I'm really hoping that we can meet more artists and get to know more of the reggae community and the people in it, because I feel like I've missed out on so much of it before. I was at concerts all the time. I was always there.
Reggae.
Well, you know what I mean.
Go back to your reggae roots.
Yeah, so I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry. I do that.
I don't know.
I do that. I agree. I'm excited to do more crazy big things.
Yeah, and it's not even about doing more interviews. Honestly, like,
No,
that'd be
just crazy
awesome.
things.
Yeah.
I just want to do crazy things.
But just crazy things and meet cool people, and
There's one thing.
Oh, what I was getting to real quick is when I was at concerts before COVID happened, I was always really, really drunk. And I didn't ever get to really experience the full extent of how amazing the concerts were and how amazing the bands were on the stage. I was always trashed, and it was never anything amazing like that to me. I mean, it was great, but I'm looking forward to it. Like, I'm looking forward to hearing it and feeling it and just being in it, like, so badly. I'm looking forward to it so much.
Well, and you didn't get to have the whole shebang, but being at Sealegs, like, it was still spaced out and everything, but it felt good. It felt, I mean, there were chairs, there were benches, but it felt together. It felt similar, and I don't know, a big part of the concerts is the people. And, like, I don't know, I don't drink either. I don't know if I've said that. I don't drink either.
I think we have said it in every episode.
But I'm allergic.
Yeah.
So I just can't.
Right.
I just can't. So.
Which makes it great for me, because that would suck if she was, like, drinking and all trashed all the time, and I'm, like, trying to make videos.
I'm like,
come on over.
I like to try all the food when I go to concerts. I'm like, wait, where's the best smelling booth?
Ooh.
Because I like food. I had more. I was gonna say more things. Shoot. Well, it was about the people. It was about how the people make, like, the concert and the community, and, like, we get to know so many more people, and it feels weird because this last year was very isolating and lonely, and now
There's so many people.
It's not.
Yeah.
And people are helping each other have dreams
there's so
come
many
true,
people. Yeah.
And like, I don't know, like Kyle Smith, like you felt very grateful. You even said it to him, like, you're helping us, but he also feels like we're helping him.
Right.
And it's just this community where everybody's boosting each other up, and that's fucking cool.
And I think it would be amazing if the whole world was just like that. Like, why can't it be just like how
That's
it is
goal.
in that? Yeah. I mean, we're trying.
World peace, climb trees.
Yes.
That's how it goes. Is that how it goes?
I don't know. Probably.
It's relevant.
It is.
Probably.
Jeez.
So, thank you to everybody who... Wait, there is something that I don't think I've said. I don't think I've actually said my low. Have I?
No.
Like, I keep talking about I don't feel good, I don't feel... But I don't ever tell anybody what's wrong. Basically, like, immediately when we started our podcast, I don't know what the fuck happened, but I have a spinal leak from my last C-section, and so I'm leaking spinal fluid out of my face and my nose and my eyes and my ears, and so I don't feel good, and I'm dizzy, and I have fucking spinal fluid coming out of my eyes sometimes, and that's gross, and it burns, and my skin feels like fire, and just, so I don't feel good. And so to feel like I had a week straight where I was like just stuck on the couch. I couldn't sit up, I couldn't do anything, and my ears are ringing. I'm like half deaf right now. You could sit next to me and I'll be like, what the fuck did you just say? What? It makes me mad.
What?
So now I'm all fighting people because I'm like, why are you looking at me like that? It's because they're talking to me.
Yeah.
And I'm being a dick by not responding. Oh, sorry. But I don't feel good. And so a lot of people, when they don't feel good and they have like chronic pain, it's not a new issue. It's something I've dealt with a long time in my life and before. And so I know what it is. And I also know that we don't have universal health care, and I'm going to get fucked around a lot before I get better.
Yeah.
That's a different topic. But I don't feel good, and it's really, really amazing and special to know that, like, I can have such low lows and, like, be walking through my house and just, like, look at my kids and have to stop and lay down on the floor in the middle of my house or in the middle of my yard, or I'm terrified that's going to happen in public, where I'm just going to have to stop and just
lay down.
Like, luckily there's always a table or like a bench, and I can just tuck over until like it passes. But it makes me miss my sister, because she had narcolepsy and she would have to do that. She would have to sit down and like fall asleep literally wherever she was.
Wow.
And so it's like I'm already a little bit prepared for it. I know what that's like and how to deal with it, but I never thought that I would have to deal with it, like how to prepare for that.
Right.
And so to have like all these crazy experiences, and to have gotten to like meet so many people and hang out with so many people, and just have so many people reach out and do such amazing, wonderful, nice things that just were so overwhelmingly wonderful that I was just crying like a fucking baby in my house. You okay, Mom?
Right.
Yes, I'm fine. This is beautiful.
Huh. These people I've never even met in my whole entire life.
I love them.
Yeah, I love them more than anybody.
And so it's such high highs and low lows, and it feels good to know that there are the high highs.
Yeah.
And even when you're struggling, there are those people who want you to do amazing, and they're like, we'll make your dreams come true. Hold the fuck on. And that's cool as shit, and I'm going to go do that for 1 million people right now.
Yeah.
I don't know how yet, but I'm going to.
Yeah, and that's the way I feel. I feel like that's what is the plan.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And you already started, and you're taking me along for the ride. And I'm like, cool. And that's why when you're like, oh, I set up an interview, also, I'm stuck in Arizona, do it. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, I get to talk to somebody. Totally. Sure,
well,
Melissa.
I put all my trust in you, Jessie.
I guess I'll introduce myself.
Yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, you probably should do that. Huh? I forgot I was the one that sent the message.
So it was like...
The only thing he knew is we'll be the ones in the mermaid skirts.
And he said, "Go, that's cool."
Okay.
So that was amazing.
Yeah.
And I feel like there were a few years in my life where I was surrounded by a bunch of people who sucked, who did not care if I did well, who didn't support me, and all my weird ass shit. And then I just was like, you guys suck. Daddy B made a podcast, and I was like, oh, I like the way that they talk shit. They're laughing about it. That's funny. And so I just was like, fuck this. They're my friends. And I don't know if they actually consider me friends, but I think they're my friends.
Yeah. It's crazy because I consider them my friends too. I'm like, oh yeah, Daddy B, he's my buddy.
I don't say that.
I
but
do.
my kids do think I know cheese personally. They
I know that because the very first time I ever met them, they told me all about how they had dinner with cheese.
That's highlight of their life. So that's cool, and it's nice how like the Feeling Good with Daddy community, like I did get to make friends because the friends that I had in real life weren't good friends, and they were telling me that I was too weird and too crazy, and I was like, I am not too weird or too crazy. This is regular.
Yeah.
Reality is subjective,
right.
And we all see something different. Like, quit telling me to do what you're going to do.
Yeah.
You do that. I don't want to do that. I've been saying what I want to do the whole time. And everybody's like, oh my God, you're doing that.
What are we doing?
Just anything.
Oh, okay.
Anything at all. Whatever you say you were going to do.
Yeah.
First you dream it, then you speak it.
Well,
cross it off.
I'll tell you what. So earlier today, I made a post on the Dirty Sisters page that I have shirts for sale. I currently have our very first original logo on our shirts, and we're hoping to get more merch eventually or soon. I also currently have 5 stickers. I wanted to do something special for some of the sisters that are unable to pay for a shirt. And so we wanted to go ahead and do a giveaway for a couple of the Dirty Sisters shirts to the Dirty Sisters. And I did put a sign-up sheet on the page earlier today, so we do have a list. I went ahead and I put it into the random name spin so that we could go ahead and pick our winners here on the show. So we are going to... I'm going to click it, and if it doesn't say it, you're going to have to read it because I can't see it.
Okay.
But I'm going to go ahead and click it. See, all the names are in there. I know you can't see it, but they are.
She can't either.
I can't see it either, so don't feel so alone.
I can see it. They're all there.
And 1, 2, 3. Wendy Pieto. Huh? Yeah, you get a free Dirty Sister shirt. We'll go ahead and get it out to you. If you see this, if you could go ahead and send me your address, Facebook Messenger.
It might be Pito.
You know who you are, Wendy. Wendy, you know. Can you, I don't know what you do, but I think it, yay, and then we can push it again.
Oh, I didn't press remove.
Oh, well, hopefully if she wins again.
Cassie Ritter.
Yay, Cassie! Okay, go ahead and, like I said, send me a message on Messenger with your address, Cassie. And the final winner is...
Again, Wendy.
Wendy, sorry, you don't get a second one.
Okay.
Good job, Wendy. Look, if you're lucky, you should go to the casino. Unless you're a gambler, sorry.
Then don't.
Then don't do it.
Turn it to me. Raina Sabi.
Raina! Yay! Thank you, guys.
Winner, chicken dinners.
Winner. And for all of the other sisters that have supported the page and supported the cause and bought shirts and merchandise and stickers, we really appreciate you guys more than you know. And
You're the shit.
yes.
She's classy.
What she said. I'm so tired.
You guys are the bomb. Thank you for buying the shirts and
yes.
the stickers. And I think it's really cool that Melissa made all that happen so that she's even able to do giveaways. That's fucking cool.
It's so exciting to do giveaways. Honestly, if I could just do giveaways all the time, I would. But
I make everything I make or paint. I'm like, here, you can just have it.
Yes.
Just here.
Yeah. And
I'm not a good salesperson.
and the other thing is sometimes I bite off more than I can chew. So that's another thing you help me with is slow down. Don't do so much.
Small bites.
Yeah. Yep. So I think with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end our show. And we will definitely see you guys back here next week. And
Congratulations, all you Dirty Sisters winners.
yes.
And thank you to all the people who made all my dreams come true.
Oh, I thank you everybody who made her dreams come true. I haven't seen her so happy like ever. And today was a good day for her. So I love to see her super happy and in that happy place.
She says ever, but that's because since we started hanging out and doing this, I've had spinal fluid leaking down my face.
Well, yeah, I mean, I say ever, meaning like I've only known you for 4 months of my life, so like ever is a long time to me. I feel like ever is like
Forever is as
forever.
long. It is.
Yeah.
It is. Okay. Anyways.
With that said,
Peace
bye.